Hi everybody, that's the look at the fairgrounds in Indiana. And here's a picture of my beautiful bride and I outside our RV, and we are in Indiana at the Family Motor Coach Association gathering. It's a hot day.
It is, and I'm just trying to read and figure out what we want to see while we're here.
Now I should point out to everybody that I said we were going to do this on our YouTube channel. The problem is I couldn't get a signal on YouTube. I tried to set us up on YouTube. It was showing a black and white broadcast, and this didn't work. So we came right over here to our Facebook group, and we know that some people will know what's there. And if you would do me a favor, you early watchers who are there, if you'd go over to the Road Trekking Facebook page and tell everybody that we're doing this live and give them this email address, that would be a big help. We wanted to do this on YouTube, but the YouTube servers were not letting us go live at this point. So we are here, but a lot of people don't know where. They're all looking for us elsewhere. So those of you who are here, if you can do a little multitasking and put an announcement out at the Facebook Road Trekking group and also the Facebook Road Trekking page that we're live. I see my neighbor just a couple of RVs down, Jim Gould, has joined us. Jim, I'll be right down there in a few minutes, as will Jennifer. We'll be there. So a little bit of a surprise. YouTube was not working, and we're here on the Facebook group. I should make it on the Facebook page because it'll get a lot more attention. So everybody do us a favor. You know what? Stay right here. This is good. We can take your questions. We thought we would do a little bit of a recap of what we've been talking about here and some of the questions we get. But let's sort of set the stage. This is the Family Motor Coach Association's annual summer reunion and rally in Indianapolis, Indiana, and a lot of people here.
There are a lot of folks, basically Class A's.
Probably about, well, we're in a group of about 35 or maybe 40 Class B's, all the rest, and we're talking hundreds and hundreds of rigs here are the skyscrapers, those big Class A's. So they're all looking down on us, literally, not necessarily figuratively. But we're here. One of the things about a rally like this is that the FMCA does so well is put on seminars, and there are so many different seminars.
So many to choose from how to maintain your brakes, all different air conditioning, how to clean your RV, how to replace different things, how to make jewelry, physical exercise opportunities to learn.
And then just everything about maintenance, as Jennifer said, and traveling. We did a seminar today on can two people really live in a Type B or Class B motorhome. I should point out this political correctness. The FMCA and the RVIA, which are the big industry groups, they refer to these as Type Bs and Type As and Type Cs. The rest of the world calls them what they are: Class A's, Class B's, Class C's. So you'll see people going both ways with that, and just know that a Type A is the same thing as a Class A, and a Type B is the same thing as a Class B. We're going to call it a Class B because that's what 90% of the people do. And political correctness has never been my thing, as you all know. So anyway, that's where we are. And the seminar we did today is about living in it. And we thought we would just do a little bit of Facebook Live and get a chance to answer any of your questions. Questions basically, as we've been doing this, on who Type B is perfect for and who it is not for. And we had a lot of people who were in our seminar today who are in larger RVs and they're thinking about downsizing. And Jennifer, as we start off, what are some of the things that you would suggest that people think about when they're thinking about living or spending a lot of time traveling in a Type B?
Is it going to be one person or two people? It seems like a lot of women these days, as well as men, running into men too, who are making this their home.
Solo travelers.
So how much of your stuff can you put in storage or sell or get rid of? How much can you live without?
How much can you live without? That's a good question. Now there's two of us in ours. We should always point out we are not full-timers. If I asked you to be a full-timer, I would be a solo traveler.
Yeah,
let's
just
say.
You could be a solo full-timer for a while, then come back
I'd be a solo traveler.
when you're ready.
Yeah.
I call it the adventure mobile. I like it for adventures, and then I like to go home.
So that's the first thing. This is really, I think this type of unit is for active people, for people who are very active and don't tend to sit in one place for a long period of time. Do you think that's accurate?
That's accurate, and I'm thinking about that solo person who perhaps retires and then they want to go visit friends that they've made all across the country.
A lot of
Or
them do
kids that tend to move all over the country. It's great for that.
Yeah, and so that's the first thing is I think for active people who don't like to sit in one place, they like to do things. Jennifer called it a minute ago. Thank you, Kim Blanchard, for saying well put. Most of the stuff I say is not very well put, so I appreciate that. She called it our adventure-mobile, and the thing with this is we found that it really is a great supplement to other hobbies. I like photography, I like amateur radio, we like cycling, we like kayaking, and this is a great machine to take us to those places that we like to go.
My favorite was camping up in the snow in Minnesota. You were pursuing ham radio, and that was fun to spend a night where it was the wind chill was minus 50.
We were actually
in our little road trip.
We had volunteered as a communications provider for a dog sled race, and it was like minus 50 degrees, and we were in that, and it was just as comfortable as can be, and it was fun. But we have met skydivers, artists, people who like to go to dog shows, scuba divers, big time. A lot of people will pop those tanks in the back and fins in the dive kit, and off you go. Hunters, fisher people, photographers, a million sites. So people, particularly people who like to go out in the middle of nowhere and boondock or camp off the grid, that's why these units are good, because you can get in anywhere.
It's for when you get tired of sleeping on the ground.
There you go. You used to call it a tent.
I used to call it a tent on wheels.
Yeah.
But you always said that was not a good thing to call it.
There's a question from Kathy. How do you pack the kayaks? Well, that's a real sore point.
That's a sore spot right now.
Right now, Kathy, because I had to sell my kayak. I had bought a really great fishing kayak, but there's no way to easily carry it. I've looked into a couple of carrier systems, and they just are not practical. So I sold my fishing kayak, and I think we're going to get one of those little origami, they come in parts, you just kind of put them together. Other people have suggested inflatables. Those are really, I look at them as toy kayaks, really, because I like to really do some heavy-duty fishing out in the ocean. I don't think I'll be able to do that with those, but that probably is what I'm going to have to do, so I can't really pack a kayak. You can rent them, of course. I've got a solution to show you what's going by. See that? That's the shuttle. That's how all these FMCA people get around. So you can rent them, but I really want to have my own thing. If you look over behind us, you can see we got a rain cloud coming.
We got a storm coming.
We have a storm coming. There's a big storm here yesterday, Tony. So that's kind of who this is good for. Now, who is not a Type A for? And I think Marta, have you met anyone following the Boston Red Sox around the country? No, but I have met people who like to go down to the Grapefruit League down in Florida, and they take their Class Bs and they follow those teams. Same with the Southwest. So yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Here's somebody in a Road Trek 190. Spent 3 weeks on a road trip, 2 kids and their adult. 2 kids and their adult. I don't know what that means, but it sounds crowded. They went from a 4,000 square foot house to a 190. It worked great.
I guess that's when you put, whoa, that's a loud one. That's when you put up a tent.
People don't like walking. They have to be trammed and shuttled.
It was very hot and humid here earlier.
Yeah.
There's a breeze right now. We ought to get blown right out of here in about 2 minutes.
So, but who is it not for? And I guess I would say it is not for people who like to sit. It's not for people who like to bring everything with them. You can't. There's limited space in there. And that is one of the downsides of this, is not having a lot of space.
That's not a siren.
I know, I was just listening to it too.
I hope it's just an emergency vehicle, not a siren to take cover.
It could be a tornado warning, I don't know. My luck. It is a siren.
It is a siren.
It's definitely a siren.
I'm thinking, Mike, you should take down the awning.
Yeah, I probably should. I see the guy across the way who's doing it, so maybe we will.
Never a dull moment, folks.
Yeah, never a dull moment. So those are some of the people that it's not really good for. If you need a lot of comforts with you, This is really to go out and have adventures.
A lot of comforts. This is very comfortable.
Oh yeah, but I mean people who want
the
washer and
recliner.
dryers and a fireplace, because some of the Class A's have that
Yes,
stuff in
they
it.
do.
And this gets you really to realize that you don't need a lot of stuff to go out there. You really don't. You don't need a lot of material to go out and enjoy it. We used to pack so much clothes, and we got an audience here. We like to pack so much clothes, and we learned really quick that really for a week all you need is a few t-shirts, a couple of changes of clothes, and even here, just down the way, there's a building with a washer and dryer in it.
I couldn't believe that. First time I've seen that.
Yeah, so it's great. I think because of this changing weather thing, we're going to have to probably cut this a little short, and we will do that. We will try and come back tomorrow. I'll try and figure out this YouTube thing, because I was just getting a black and white camera, and it would not take a feed, which is really weird. But,
I'm hoping before the day ends we can go into the store where they sell all the nifty
yeah, I think that's shut down at 5 o'clock.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we need some accessories. What do we need?
I don't know, but
we
I
need
need
a
to
table.
See,
you can see how I've got this thing, the camera all propped out.
What new things they have.
Yeah. One of the questions we always get is what's it like camping at one of these reunions? It's not very nice, folks. I don't know what to say. It's jammed in. Let me just kind of show you. This is my next door neighbor. It's right there. The other one is just as close. Look at these people across the way, how jammed in they are. Those guys are all camped on cement.
Parking lot.
There's a road truck across from us. That guy was smart. He's taken down his awning. You can see the storm about to come over us, so I'm going to have to probably...
But then there are a lot of people. This is a time they all come together, friends that they've made from all over the country. They have little signs in their window that they're a group.
But that's not why you come. You come here to go to the seminars and to meet other people, and to socialize. And that, my friends, is just what we're going to go down. We're going to go down right now and do that with some of our friends.
And there's a movie tonight. We can go watch a movie if we want with everybody.
Well.
And they have entertainment in the morning with donuts.
Somebody says, I love the haircut, Jen. Joette George says, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Joette, come on. What's up? What's that? All right, I better take down this awning. It's starting to flap. Something's coming. Thank you all for watching. We'll try and do this tomorrow again, about 5 o'clock Eastern time. And I will either do it here or on the page. We'll announce it someplace. And I'll put this up on all of our different platforms so you can see it.
Well, I'm not too hot anymore.
Not too hot. Boy, it is really coming. I got to get out of here.
Yeah,
it's starting to go.
Bye-bye,
everybody.
Bye-bye.